Hey, Chef Bill here. Chef Rocco and I are back to talk about fall scoop and dinner this time around. This is retro reimagined. Remember, great fall scoop items, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Rocco, what do we got?
Chef, first off, I've got a roast turkey with some skillet gravy, mashed potatoes, and cranberry chutney for you.
What we're going to start off with is our Chef's Line all-natural turkey breast. Now, the greatest thing about this is you can cook it from frozen right in the bag. It's going to go in at 400 degrees. It's going to cook for about 2.5 hours. But about 3/4 of the way through that cooking process, that bag's actually going to pop open. What that's going to do is going to allow the heat to get in there and actually brown up and crisp the skin. Perfect for a carving station, onto a sandwich, or onto this plate. On top of the turkey, we've got our Monarch roasted chicken pan gravy. This has got just a slight pepper note, but really that flavor's coming from that pan drippings. This is real authentic chicken gravy. Rocco, what do you got for us next?
Chef, I got meatloaf, but not just any meatloaf, bacon wrapped meatloaf, Chef.
We know that Rocco started with our Chef's Line Pat LaFreda chopped beef for the meatloaf, but what he did is he wrapped it with our new Patuxent Farms all-natural Applewood smoked bacon. 2 SKUs for you. First one is a 14 to 18 count, or we also have a pre-cooked version. But both of these have been smoked for over 14 hours, all natural hardwood smoked. Great flavor, great consistency, but they're all yours. Rocco, what do you got next?
Chef, fish and chips, but better than fish and chips, what about a chickpea crusted fish and chips?
What Rocco's done with this one is he's actually made a tempura batter with our new Chef's Line chickpea and black sesame chips. Ground up fine, they have just a hint of cumin, a little bit of garlic note in there, but they're absolutely delicious. But as a crust on the fish, adds a nice crunch. Once they came out of the fryer, he tossed them with a little bit more of that chickpea and black sesame chip dust, served it with a little updated tartar sauce, the lemon and caper in there. Perfect. What do you got next, Rocco?
How about your traditional New England corned beef and cabbage dinner?
This is our new Metro Deli uncured all-natural corned beef brisket. Now, we've seen it in a couple other applications. This one's old school all the way. This is what I remember growing up. Boiled potatoes, carrots, cabbage, and corned beef. Doesn't get any easier than that. Rocco, keep it going.
Chef, how about a little pork fried rice?
We've got our Rykoff Sexton Piedmont blend, but on top of that, he's actually made a stir fry with it. So we're gonna take our new Chef's Line pork belly. This isn't bacon, this is pork belly. Cured, lightly seasoned, open rack roasted. This is crispy on the outside, juicy and tender on the inside. Topped it with a fried egg. This is a little bit of decadence, very good for you. Rocco, what else we got?
Chef, I got some crab cakes for you. Some pan-seared crab cakes with a lemon caper aioli.
Harbor Banks crab cake. Thing to remember on this, 3-ounce portion, blue swimming crab. A little bit of Chesapeake Bay spice in there. This is authentic Maryland coast. But remember, appetizer, entree, slider, you name it, this is the perfect way to serve a crab cake. Rocco, what else you got?
Chef, steak and potatoes. Steak and potatoes with béarnaise though.
First item is our potato gratin. This is a step up from good old scalloped potatoes. In this version, it's going to be Emmentaler and butter as your main ingredients there. Gives you that nice heartiness from that cheese, but the potatoes are sliced so thin and perfectly, it's going to stand up. This is a great item for any banquet and country club. Comes bulk packed, 3 ounces. The addition to our Stockyard steak here, we have a béarnaise sauce. Now what Rocco's done is taken our new Chef's Line Hollandaise. This is one of the best sauces you'll ever use. You can't break it. You can heat it, beat it up, add to it. It does not break. The greatest thing about this is the flavor. This doesn't taste like those dry powders, and it's so much easier to use than making it from scratch. Keep going, Rocco. What else we got?
How about a little chicken marsala over mashed potatoes with green beans for you?
And one thing we want to make sure we call out on this one is our new Cross Valley Farms Baby Bella mushrooms. These are pre-sliced, pre-cooked, and pre-seasoned. These are just a little bit of garlic and a little bit of butter. 6 months shelf life. That means you don't have to worry about the labor, and they're ready to go right out of the bag. 100% usage. Rocco, what else you got for us?
Chef, can you say crispy macaroni and cheese bites?
2 new Molly's Kitchen macaroni and cheese bites. One of them using pepper jack, the other smoked Gouda. What we did was we went back and made sure that that pasta was al dente, folded in cheeses. The predominant flavors are the pepper jack and the smoked Gouda, but you have 8 different cheeses in here. When you bite into it, you get that melty goodness. We've added a little bit of barbecue sauce to one, chipotle aioli to the other. The other addition to the Molly's Kitchen line is our buffalo chicken empanada. Crispy as it is, with just a little blue cheese dipping sauce, you're ready to go. And lastly, we can't finish a meal without a little bit of sweetness. What do you got for me, Rocco?
I've got 2 brand new dessert bars for you, Chef.
2 new dessert bars under Devonshire. Our first one, a roasted nut and honey. A little bit of salty, a little bit of sweet. Whether you serve them as is, heated with a little scoop of ice cream, perfect dessert. The other is toasted marshmallow and chocolate on a graham cracker crust. Absolutely delicious. With that, all these recipes and so much more, usfoods.com. Either that, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. Great selling.